there, how are you? It's Lori Starkey. Super excited to see you, or for you to see me, I should say. All right, so this video I'm super excited to share because it's one I navigate every single week. It's called Surviving or Navigating Family Events or Family Holidays. Now this was July 4th, so it was filmed a couple of weeks ago, but I really wanted you to see what a holiday looked like in my family's house. Me and Jacob live in right below south of Nashville, Tennessee with our son who's 15. And then my middle daughter, Allison, who's 20, she's the one that does keto with me. She came here as well. And my oldest daughter, Caitlin, who has a 1-year-old, she's married, she has a 1-year-old, and then she has another one on the way. They live around the corner too. Well, then my mom and my dad and my aunt all moved here too in the last, it's been since March of 2019 that we've all kind of just merged onto this area of Franklin, Tennessee, which has been super cool because we were starting to merge into different places. So to have my family all back in one place has been wonderful. My mom is an excellent Southern cook though, and I am as well. I will totally toot my horn on that one. But surviving our weekly Sunday dinners has been fun on any kind of diet for any of us. So it's always funny when one of us is on some sort of eating plan. My mom is really, really, really good about cooking something for that person. So she'll make this huge meal for everybody, and then this one thing for the other person who's on this eating plan. The only problem is that even though that's really great of her, super great of her, I want to eat all the stuff that everybody else gets to eat. So navigating family holidays and even Sunday dinners has been a really big challenge in my life. And so I wanted to share that with you guys on our 4th of July so you could kind of see all the great parts of our family. We just put it to music just for fun for you guys, but you could see all the food. And at the end, I'll just kind of summarize with a few things, some tips and tricks maybe for you if you have to navigate going to a social event, which you're going to have to do unless you're a complete hermit, and then I just bow down to you that you are capable of doing that. Sometimes I think that would just be easier to do. So I will give you tips and tricks at the end for how I've started to navigate. It's been a really long life trying to navigate because, again, mom is such a good cook. But this isn't just my family. Like if we go out with friends or if we do a birthday party or an event or anything, you know, if I go out with business associates or with one of my masterminds, it's like it's so hard not to eat all the things everybody else is eating. And so I just want to share that with you. And I would love, obviously, if you have some tips and tricks too, you put those down in the comments and share with the community. That would just be amazing on how you deal with navigating these times that we're all going to be a part of. Because like the one thing you don't want is to choose a lifestyle food-wise, right? A diet and lifestyle that you don't get to enjoy doing the things that you love to do. Like that's not how it works. I mean, that's not sustainable, right? Because you're not going to stick to it. I wouldn't stick to it. So I've been very graceful with myself, just giving lots of grace to myself to try to walk through how do I make changes, how do I bring my own things. And so check out this video. I hope you love it. You'll get to see my whole family and my mom's place that we got them. I'm super excited about that. It's beautiful. God's provided so much for them and us. And then I will meet you back right here and we will talk about a few tips and tricks before I let you go. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, right. That was my family. That was my mom's beautiful place. They're west of Nashville out in Burns. They're about 45 minutes from us, but we are all country people, having grown up in Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas. And my mom and my dad and my Aunt Thelma, they just love gardens. And so they have created a beautiful place out there. They've worked their butts off. It's just so nice to go out there every Sunday. And I know I've talked about this a little bit before, and if you have not checked out my journal, it's at loristarkey.com. There's just a tab up there that says journal. Feel free to check that out. I'm actually documenting every single week what I eat, and then that way if you want to do some meal planning, or if you're like, oh, I wish somebody would tell me what to eat on keto. I didn't put macros and all that stuff, not until you get a few weeks in, and then I started actually just putting my Fitness Pal on there so you'd see exactly what I ate and how much and what it totaled each day. I wanted to just kind of share all of those things about our family and all the things that we go through. It's such a fun journey to get to go out there every Sunday and to see everybody. Like, I wouldn't want you to miss out on it. I'm not missing out on it. So some of the tips and tricks that I've talked about before are, if you're going somewhere, to take your own dish. Like, and I know that sounds kind of contrite, but it does work. Like, if you know you're going to go somewhere and they're going to have things you can't have, take your own dish. Like, say, hey, I want to bring a side dish, or hey, I'd love to bring a main dish, or if y'all are having a bunch of snacks to start, can I bring a vegetable tray? Like, what are some things you can take with you that would help? Another option would be to eat before you go and just enjoy the company and drinks and mingle and that kind of thing. And then another option would be to not eat as much at all during the day, you know, and then just eat there. Just be selective. Like, you know what you can have and you can't have on keto. And if you don't know, you need to do your own research and figure out what that is so that you have more freedom, right? Knowledge is power in this scenario. And so I would just get to know better what you can and can't have, and then just do a really good job of navigating what the menu, like what they have available for you there. If you're going to a restaurant, you can look ahead and kind of see like what's available for you and what are you going to order, and maybe you order first. I've read that a lot. I always order first. That's just I'm just kind of bossy like that, or princess, I guess. But if you order first, then you don't get caught up, and if someone else orders something better than you that isn't on your plan, you're like, ooh, I'll take that, because you've already ordered. So then you have to look like a nugget head, right, to change your plan. Anyways, those are just some tips and tricks. If you're the one hosting, you have complete control. Not that you want to leave out the chips and all the good things that everybody loves to eat that aren't on your lifestyle plan, but just make sure that you have a good selection for them, the people that don't eat on the keto plan, and then for you, those of you that do, like, include your pork rinds, have your high-fat dips, you know, buy some cauliflower crackers. Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you can still have a good time. And then the best advice that I can give you, which is really hard, I'm still trying to swallow it myself, is that it's not all about the food. Like, my family, we do celebrate right around the table every time we celebrate, but it's okay to celebrate with food and yet go beyond that and start thinking like, this really is about my family, and it is about getting to share like all these generations that are here, the stories and the good times and the laughter. It's not all about the food. Like, it's just not. And so maybe trying to get into that mindset, or looking for great resources and tools that you can read or digest or take in that might encourage you to focus on something other than the food. But very last comment on it, I would say be prepared by taking something of your own that you love that you can share with everybody. There's so many fantastic recipes, and especially on keto, it's like everything is so delicious and rich, and people are gonna be like, oh my God, that's so fattening. It's like, yes, but it's delicious and I can totally have it on this plan. So, hey, please make sure to leave something down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are on this, or how you navigate, you know, going out with friends or your family parties, or if there's drinks that you can have, that you know you can have because you've done the research. Share that with the community. Everybody needs to do their own research, but it's so nice sometimes just to have a word of advice, and then you check it out and you say, yeah, that's legit, I'm going with it. So, but if you love what we're up to, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. There is a bell in the notification section right there that you can hit. It'll just let you know when we upload something new. But I hope this was valuable for you. I hope that you have great events with your family and your friends. Do not miss out on life. I would be super sad if I went on vacation and didn't try some of the great things that were there, and then, God forbid, died in the plane on the way back, and the last thing I did was eat a rice cake, or not on keto, but didn't try something that I really wanted to try. So please make sure you're living your life. This food plan, this keto plan, allows for you to live big and to live fun and to have a life. So do so, and I will see you next time.